Hi there, welcome back to my Intro to Performance course. Let's get into it right away. Today we're going to cover two topics again. We're going to learn our notes on the second string and we're going to cover the major and minor triads on strings 4, 5, and 6. Now, since we started this course, we have been playing these triads horizontally, meaning we have been picking one group of strings, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6, and we've been playing this course horizontally. Once we're done with this lesson, our last group of strings, strings 4, 5, and 6, we're going to start playing these triads vertically. Now, let's start first with learning our notes on the second string. Now, for the first string, it's obvious, right? The sixth string is the same as the first string. So on the first lesson, we covered the sixth string. If you know that this is C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and so on, you can play exactly the same on the first string, meaning C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and back on C. For the second string, it's a little bit harder. This time we're not going to play a lick, but we're going to just play a major chord. This case, I'm going to go for a second inversion major chord. And the shape is pretty easy. We're going to go to a D major style chord. This shape is a second inversion chord, meaning I have the fifth on the bass note, I have the root on my middle note, and I got the third on my melody note. So it's a sol, do, and mi. Now the ring finger here has the root, meaning that third fret of the second string is a D note, right? With this same concept, I'm just going to move this chord around and find the 12 notes of music. Now for C major, I could just go from D major, whole step down to C major. I have two open strings here, right? I have the open third, I have the first fret of the second string, and I got the open first. Now this first fret of the second string is the C note. But instead of playing this shape, I'm going to take it an octave higher to the 12th fret. I have C major here. And this 13th fret of the second string is my root. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to go C major, then I'm going to go to F major. Now here I have the F on the 6th fret of the second string. Then I'm going to go to B flat major. B flat is on the 11th fret of the second string. Then I'm going to go to E flat major, 4th fret of the second string. This is going to take a little bit of time, but you can go just 4 chords at a time, right? Then I'm going to go to A flat major. That's going to be the 9th fret of the second string. Then I'm going to go to D flat major, all the way down to the 2nd fret of the second string. That's the D flat note. Then I'm going to go to G flat major. That's the 7th fret of the second string, it's the G flat note. Then I'm going to go to B major, all the way up to the 12th fret, right? Open string is B, 12th fret is going to be B2. Then I'm going to go to E major, that's going to be on the 5th fret of the second string. Remember, my ring finger is leading the chord, right? That's where the root is. Then I'm going to go to A major. That's going to be on the 10th fret of the second string. That's the A note. Then I'm going to go to G major. No, sorry, to D major. That's going to be classic open chord, right? And then I'm going to go to G major. That's going to be the 8th fret of the second string. And then I'm going to go back to C major. So I will have something like this. Now let's go for the second concept, major and minor triads on strings 4, 5, and 6. Last time on C major, we got this root position triad, right? We got the root here, 3rd fret of the 5th string. Now the G was our highest note, right? That's that open 3rd string. Now I'm going to bring that G all the way up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And now I have this second inversion triad, again a sol, do, mi triad. Next triad is going to be a root position triad. Now I'm going to have a do, mi, and sol. And the next one is going to be a first inversion, mi, sol, and do. So I'm going to have this for C major. Second inversion, root position, first inversion. Now let's go to the next major triad. It's going to be G major. Now for G major, I could start here with the open string, right? I got the root, the G, I got the third, and then I got the open D as my fifth. That's a root position triad. Then I'm gonna go to the first inversion, the Hendrix one. How do I find that? You just go root, whole step up to the second note, and then another whole step up to that major third, right? And then I'm just gonna bar the 5th fret of strings 4 and 5, and I have this. And the last one, a second inversion with the 5th on the bass, I'm gonna have this. Now for G major, I'm gonna have this. Remember, the shapes don't change, they just move for different notes. So I'm gonna have root position, first inversion, second inversion. Now let's go for the minor triads, D minor. How am I gonna find the first triad? I see a root here on the 5th fret of the 5th string. That means that for the 6th string, I'm gonna put the 5th on top. And then I'm gonna catch the flat 3 on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. That's a second inversion, D minor. Now, if I found the 5th on the 6th string, that means that the next note is gonna be the root on the 6th string. That's gonna be on the 10th fret of the 6th string. Root position triad, D minor. And then I need, again, I find a root, whole step up, I have the second note, and now because it's minor, just a half step up, I got that flat 3, first inversion, D minor. So for D minor, I have this now. Now, the last chord is going to be A minor. Again, the shapes are not going to change, they're just going to move around. So, A minor, first triad, root position. Before for D minor, we got it on the 10th fret, right? This shape. Now we're bringing it to the 5th fret because A is on the 5th fret of the 6th string. Next triad, again, you have your root, whole step up to the second note, half step up to the flat 3 because it's minor, first inversion, A minor. And the last one is going to be this second inversion, A minor. Again, the A is on that 12th fret of the 5th string, you put the 5th on top, and then you have the flat 3 on the 10th fret of the 4th string. So for A minor, I have this root position, first inversion, second inversion. Now let's go back to our chord progression and try to play again the closest triad to each other, starting on D minor, then going to G major, C major, and A minor. Our chord progression was a 2-5-1-6 on the key of C. So I'm gonna start with this D minor second inversion, and then I'm gonna go to this G major first inversion. Then I'm gonna go to this C major root position, and I'm gonna go to this A minor first inversion. Then I'm going to this D minor root position, to this G major second inversion, to this C major first inversion, and to this A minor second inversion. And to finish, I'm going for this D minor first inversion, to this D major root position, to this C major second inversion, and to this A minor root position. Now, if we put those triads together, it's going to sound like this.